Parents used to carry photos in their wallets to show off their kids. But today, all it takes is the click of a button. This next generation has never lived without the internet.
No wonder you guys are always so busy on the computer.
34% of kids in the US start their digital footprint in utero with a sonogram posted by their parents. Then come the birth photos, the dedicated hashtag, first steps, first words, first everything.
Oh, you're so extra.
But do the children involved have a right to their privacy?
Take a spin, now you're in with the techno set. You're going surfing on the internet.
A lot of people think that it's just, these big mommy bloggers, oversharing influencers who are the ones that are kind of out there promoting their kids and basically violating their children's privacy. But what I found in researching this, that it's almost all parents do this to some extent.
The term coined for this phenomenon is sharenting, but it's not just the parents who do it. Daycares, schools, sports teams, clubs, scout troops, you name it.
I'm all about that bash, I'm earning. I'm all about that bash,
Oversharing has become the new normal, and the kids don't get much say in the matter. So what happens when they grow up, become more self-aware, and inevitably Google themselves?
Once kids realize that they have an internet footprint, they have a whole range of reactions. Some kids are horrified. They hate the pictures of themselves that they found publicly posted. They're angry at their parents. They feel embarrassed.
Would you care if your parents posted about you online?
I would definitely hate it.
I would be worried that my classmates would find it.
It would be kind of weird.
No, I don't care.
A lot of kids are actually thrilled. They Google themselves and find some photos of themselves, maybe on Google Images. Maybe there's pictures of themselves that's on a local blog or website, and it makes them feel really famous.
In fact, one study found that fame is now the #1 goal for children ages 10 to 12.
Y'all haven't seen this in your lives? I'm richer than all y'all broke-ass haters.
Many aspire to be YouTube stars and Instagram influencers.
Hey, I want to be famous.
It can be scary in one sense to feel like there's this whole narrative about yourself that you don't control, that you never consented to, but it can also be thrilling. And I think both reactions are probably, extreme. It's really kind of a middle ground.
Parents in the US have a right to post about their lives. Some blog about their families for support or as a creative outlet.
We have shot over 400 videos. We have memories going back years. We've seen our kids grow, and it is priceless.
Some post seemingly harmless photos of birthdays to keep in touch with far-flung relatives, while others make a living by broadcasting their children on YouTube and Instagram.
Sometimes I really don't want to do some pictures, but I have to get some money from my mom.
A lot of parents are frustrated by the notion that they might not have the right to share this information about their children. And that is their right as a parent, but also as a parent, you need to be sensitive about how that might affect them. And, you need to protect them from people that might want to exploit the information that you're sharing, specifically advertisers or, some of these platforms.
Advertisers and spammers purchase the data created by every interaction on social media in order to profile users. They then tag us with marketing labels to target ads to our browsers, and they have immense power to influence our perceptions. The internet is also rife with online predators and identity theft.
The US is quite far behind. There's really no protection for most users, and information about kids, unless they change their name, it's very hard to expunge that.
Some countries have taken action. In 2014, Europe's highest court ruled that internet users have the right to be forgotten. Citizens can now petition to have damaging information hidden in Google search results. And in France, children can sue their parents for posting without consent. The penalties can be severe.
I think that in coming years, we'll see more governments try to get involved. I think also, more tech companies are realizing that users don't actually want this permanent record about themselves with all of their information dating back years and decades.
Let's face it, the internet never forgets.
Hey Nora, do you pee your pants?
What?
Do you pee your pants?
Yes, sometimes.
Those trails of digital breadcrumbs will follow them forever when they apply to colleges, jobs, clubs, or public office.
No! Stop it!
And since social media is still in its early stages, we may not yet comprehend what other impacts there might be for future generations.
There are a lot of downsides to these parents overposting and oversharing, and you can end up really violating a kid's privacy even in ways that you don't think. And so it's good for both the parents and their kids to be aware of the amount of data that's being harvested about them on the internet and try to couch that a little bit.
Don't try this at home. Why not? I don't know.
Mother, look what the mailman brought. Movies of us. Oh, yes, Tony, the pictures Father took. Mother, could we see them tonight? Oh, I'm afraid not, Tony. Dinner will be late tonight, Mother said, because Nancy can't help me.